Howdy, it's Mercury, and I am back again with another great video for you guys on Pokémon Scarlet and Violet VGC Ranked. So get ready, because I once again have a unique team that I guarantee you've never seen before. Today we feature Wo-Chien, the snail-like Ruin Pokemon. Wo-Chien is in an interesting place right now in the Regulation C meta. It's pretty underused because of its 4x weakness to Bug-type moves, its stall-oriented playstyle, and overall it's inferior to Amoongus. It does have really good base stats, a great ability, and a nice move pool that Amoongus can't really afford to have, given that Amoongus just wants to run Spore, Pollen Puff, Rage Powder, and then either Protect or Clear Smog. On the other hand, Wo-Chien can be more diverse for what you need on your team. It gets access to Ruination, Foul Play, Leech Seed, and also Knockoff and Leaf Storm. Now, if you look at it in the context of this team, this one is definitely more of a stall playstyle. It's Poison Tier to cover its weaknesses to Bug, Fighting, and Fairy, which all become resistances when you Terastallize. The main thing that sucks is that Amoongus is so good against Wo-Chien. If you stay Grass Dark type, then Pollen Puff is quad super effective into you, and if you Terastallize, then you lose your Grass type and you can be put to sleep by Spore. I went with Leech Seed, Pollen Puff, Protect, and Giga Drain for even more recovery, and I like that it can Pollen Puff its teammates while not having a really slow speed stat. 70 base speed isn't that slow, but it's not particularly fast either. It's just nice to be faster than some common Pokemon like Iron Hands, so that if you need to get one final move off before fainting, you can usually do that. Volcarona's Tailwind is good support for it, and Volcarona is just a nice teammate for it overall, because Struggle Bug makes special attacks weaker, and Flame Body burns on the opponent always help on the physical side. Volcarona can also take care of Amoongus, unless Amoongus decides to Water Tera, but then you can Giga Drain it with Wo-Chien. Dragonite is just so strong on this team too, and with Flying Tera plus Tera Blast, it gets double same type attack bonus, and I believe it can one-shot opposing Amoongus. Outrage is a super strong move, which unfortunately you can't select a target with, but then you also have Flutter Mane, which is a standard choice spec set, but if you look at the EV spread on this one, it's got quite a lot of defense and HP investment, with the rest in speed and a little into special attack. It can actually survive a lot of common physical attacks like Arcanine's Flare Blitz, and even Jet Punch and Wave Crash from Palafin. If you really need extra firepower on your Dazzling Gleams or Moonblasts, you can Terastallize into Fairy type and do even more damage. Rotom Wash is also on the team to be annoying and get Will-O-Wisps off into things like King Gambit, and it also walls Palafin, and it doesn't care about Fissures from Ting Lu. Electric and Water are also really solid attacking types right now. Finally, we have Great Tusk, which is Focus Sash, but its main job is to Earthquake when Rotom Wash or Dragonite are on the field, or if you switch them in. It's also nice to have close combat to hit Ting Lu. Now, what about weaknesses? I'd say the main one is not having a Haze or Clear Smog on anything to counter Dondozo, but you have options to burn it, or try and stall it out with Wo-Chien if you can. Dozo Tatsugiri is a tough matchup for this team, but it's not impossible as you'll see. The other weakness is Amoongus, like I mentioned before, but that one's not so bad if you play smart. I like Safety Goggles on the Rotom Wash, so that you can't be put to sleep by Spore, but you can't really hit it back for much damage at all unless it goes Water Tera. Lastly, you don't have any kind of setup move like Dragon Dance on the Dragonite, or even Quiver Dance on Volcarona, because it's a support Volcarona set, but I guess if you did, it would make you even weaker to Unaware Dondozo, so I guess that's probably for the better. With all that out of the way, I just want to say thank you guys so much for 100 subscribers. I'm thankful for all your feedback and comments, and just that you guys watch and enjoy my videos. I like to think that I provide unique content and hopefully entertaining battles as well. As always, I have a question of the day for you, just a fun one today, where I want to know, what is your favorite region? For me, it's Kanto, since I grew up playing Red and Blue, and also Fire Red and Leaf Green. Yeah, I know that I'm old, but I also have some very fond memories of Johto, and I remember playing Unova so much when it came out. I was like 12 years old, and I'll never forget the day that I first saw animated Pokemon sprites for the first time. It blew my mind. Anyways, sorry for the long-winded intro there, but we have some great games coming up in the Master Ball tier, so enjoy them. Let's get into it. The opponent's using what looks like, I don't know if this is a Trick Room team. I mean, it could be. He's probably got the Trick Room mode with the Oranguru along with the Belly Bolt, but he's also got Ice, so let's see. He's got a Abomasnow and Iron Bundle, which probably are going to be spamming Blizzard, I guess. He's got Garchomp, which is really good. You know, I am liking the Rotom in this one, although part of me also does kind of just want to go Flutter Mane at the beginning. Now this is a bulky Flutter Mane. It's actually a different Flutter Mane from ones that I've used in the past. It's got defense investment, it's got HP investment. Not a lot of attack, I think, but a decent amount of speed. Or sorry, not a lot of special attack, but a decent amount of speed investment. So it still hits hard and it's got choice specs. Okay, so what do we want here? I don't know if I like the Great Tusk, just because he's got so many things to hit it, but ground immunity is also nice against the Belly Bolt. Do we need Volcarona? It would be nice to have. I'm thinking no Dragonite here. So yeah, let's actually just lead. Rotom's definitely nice to have. We could lead Volcarona. And do we bring Wo-Chien here? Probably not. I'm just going to lead Volcarona and Fluttermane, and then probably the Rotom and the Great Tusk in the back. I think this should be fine into what the opponent has. I'm kind of worried about what he's going to bring, but I think Abomasnow is a good bring here because it hits a lot of my team members with super effective damage, apart from Fluttermane. But Fluttermane, I don't know if it does great into Abomasnow. I mean, I've got Power Gem, but we'll see. We'll see. So, he's going to go Abomasnow and Iron Bundle. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Now, I do have the Water Tera on Volcarona, which is important because we can just go for Water Tera. He might be spamming Blizzards, or it could also be like Icy Wind or something. Just don't know if we want to use our Tera right away. We're Tera Water on that, we're Tera Fairy on this, Tera Fairy on Rotom as well, and then we've got Great Tusk in the back. Okay, so I kind of do feel like we want a Tailwind. I feel like he's going to be setting up an Aurora Veil, and then probably he's going to Tera the Abomasnow if he does stay in. Now, if not, he might be switching out. So let's just go for a Tera Water Tailwind. And then we could just straight up go for like a Power Gem, I'm thinking, into the bundle. Although bundle could protect. Yeah, let's go for into the bundle. Oh, he's taking some time to think as well. I don't know, Volcarona is one of my favorite Pokemon, but it doesn't look like that he's going to be switching out this turn, so we're going to get the Tera Water into our Volcarona, so hopefully if he did go for a Hydro Pump into our Volcarona, it'll be resisted. He could just be spamming Blizzard, or we might see a Protect here. I think a Protect is going to come out. But nope, it's just going to be a Tera, I'm guessing, from the Abomasnow, which is fine. A Tailwind would be really, really nice to have here, though. So it's funny, we're both going to Tera Water. Tera Water is just so good. Freeze Dry from the bundle into Fluttermane. Okay, I mean, that's not going to do much. Luckily, no Freeze, and a Power Gem is going to go off, and it takes out the bundle. So that's perfect, because Iron Bundle is such a threat to my team. And it looks like we're going to be able to set up a Tailwind. I guess he also went for Blizzard, maybe? Only problem is he can now hit our Volcarona for super effective damage, as well as the other members of our team that are not named Fluttermane. Thinking to switch the Fluttermane out this turn. Chien Pao's a little annoying. Do we want a Struggle Bug? Just to drop his stat. I'm thinking Chien Pao protects here, so I kind of just want to go into Rotom. Yeah. I think I'll probably do that for Struggle Bug, and then we're going to swap into Rotom. Because if Chien Pao protects, that's ideal. Abomasnow is probably... He might go for a Grass move now that he's set up the Aurora Veil, but he's not a huge threat, I feel. Unless he, like, hard reads the swap into Rotom. Sucker Punch, yeah, that's what I thought he was going to go for. And it's nice because now we break a Focus Sash, if that's what he has with the Chien Pao. That's why I swapped Fluttermane out. So overall, pretty good game so far. And he just goes for Leech Seed into Volcarona. So okay, next turn might be a Protect. Yeah, I feel like he's going to Protect next turn. Interesting that he ran Leech Seed. Could be a double Protect. Potentially. I don't know, I just don't really want to swap the Volcarona, you know? How about we just go for a Fiery Dance here, and then we probably just stay in and go for a Thunderbolt, because I don't feel like that's too high risk. Probably just a double Protect from the opponent, that's the play that I would make. Oh, he actually swaps the Abomasnow, okay. So we'll get a Thunderbolt off into whatever he brings in here, and it's Oranguru, okay. Okay, fair enough. Sucker Punch, makes sense. Did we get the Flame Body? Oh, we got a crit! But we do get the Flame Body. Very nice, very nice.
I think we do survive. Yeah, because of the berry. I think we would have survived Leech Seed anyway. We're not quite at 1/8 HP. Fiery Dance gonna come out. Do we get the special attack boost is my question. So Abomasnow is gonna come back in, which means that... Oh, we did. Nice, we got it. Which means that he's not gonna be able to reset Snow again. So that's very nice. Wow, Thunderbolt did nothing. Oh man, that's not good. Oh, so we know he's probably either looking to set up Trick Room here or go for the Instruct with Abomasnow, which would be pretty annoying. We are Leech Seeded, but like, again, that's not the biggest problem right now. And how many turns do we have left actually of Tailwind? Just one. What would be more strong here? Struggle Bug or Fiery Dance? I think it's Fiery Dance. Ah, but Struggle Bug is nice because it lowers the special attack, so like, what's he really gonna do? He can't switch out to reset that. The only problem is Rotom is not doing a lot here, but I think we still want to Thunderbolt into Abomasnow. He might Protect. Okay, no Protect. Okay, perfect. So Struggle Bug gonna drop both of their special attack stats, which is really nice. This could just be like the Instruct play from the Abomasnow. Thunderbolt should do a decent amount of damage. Yeah, it doesn't quite pick up the KO just because he is Aurora Veil. Trick Room comes out as expected. Fair enough. Yeah, I feel like Flutter Mane's not really too helpful here, so I want to kind of swap out one of my Pokemon. And we're both getting Leech Seeded, so that sucks. Our Tailwind ends, but I'm pretty sure we're still, like, both of our Pokemon have higher base speed than his. Depends on his investment. I don't have much with the Rotom. And how many turns are left of Trick Room? I just want to make sure I have Great Tusk. Okay, so it's 4 turns of Trick Room, 1 turn of Snow. It's nice that he won't be able to set up Snow again. But I don't know, I feel like we do need to let our Pokemon go down here. Yeah, let's go for Fiery Dance. Actually, no, let's go for Struggle Bug. And then Thunderbolt. Volcarona probably gets KO'd here anyway. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Psychic into Rotom. Okay. That did very little anyway. I'm debating swapping the Rotom next turn. Because we get a Struggle Bug off. He's at like -2 attack now, which is perfect. I don't think he has the facilities to stall me out in the endgame here. But the Abomasnow's getting a good amount of recovery back, so like, I wonder if he has Giga Drain. He might not. So we've seen Aurora Veil, Protect, Leech Seed, and then... Oh, it's gotta be Blizzard for his last move. So Rotom's actually in a good spot here. We don't need to swap it out. But Struggle Bugs are just nice to have here. I think we just stand with Volcarona and Struggle Bug, and then we Thunderbolt, probably. He needs a double Protect here, I feel like. Yeah, that's what he goes for. Makes sense. Rotom should be taking out the... Oh, he missed the Zen Headbutt. That's really unfortunate. But I don't think it would have done that much damage. I don't know Orunguru's attack stat off by heart. But yeah, Thunderbolt's just going to pick up the KO there, so... This is actually kind of funny, because Flutter Mane came in, did one thing, took out the Iron Bundle, and then we were able to do really good damage. Was that a crit? I feel like that was a crit. No? Oh, it's because of Aurora Veil, I think. Okay, so now that actually the Abomasnow is fainted, does the Leech Seed from the Rotom just go into the Oranguru? I feel like it does. Oh, no, it doesn't. Okay. Alright, well, that's good to know. He's got a really low attack anyway, so... Or special attack. So... I don't think he has a way to take me out here. Great Tusk can be our play, and then I think I just go for a straight-up Thunderbolt. I just go for a Headlong Rush. He's already Terra'd, so there's no kind of shenanigans that he can go for. And yeah, our opponent's just going to forfeit. No way out of that one. I think he brought Pokemon that were very frail into my team, which is fairly bulky. If he didn't bring the Chien Pao, he should have actually just brought one of the other Pokemon he had. Because, like, his Chien Pao and his Rotom essentially just got, like, one-shotted. He did get that crit on Volcarona, which definitely helped him. But yeah, either way, solid first match. I think the opponent could have drafted a bit better. I think I drafted really, really well. And I don't think he should have prioritized attacking my Flutter Mane on turn 1. I think that's kind of where he messed up. If he had maybe Hydro Pumped the Volcarona, like I know that I Terra'd, but if he had maybe used his Hydro Pump on that and just tried to pick up a knockout, he would have been in a better spot. But then again, Hydro Pump's not always the most consistent move because of the 80% accuracy. But yeah, great first game. An opposing Wo-Chien, sweet. Okay, so Wo-Chien Flutter Mane, we have that in common. And then he's got Dondozo Tatsugiri. Ah, man, I don't think I have a counter to Dondozo Tatsugiri because I don't have Haze on this team. Okay, well, Rotom is definitely going to be a bring here. What set is my Dragonite? I think I'm running... Okay, so it's a Tera Flying with Tera Blast set. I have two different Dragonites, that's why I had to double check, but Great Tusk not going to be... Ironically, not going to be great here. I feel like Rotom we're going to need in the back. Volcarona could be nice to have, but he's also got a lot of things that can do well into it, so maybe not the Volcarona. I'm thinking we lead... Still thinking Rotom is a good lead. I want to bring Volcarona. Maybe we bring Dragonite this time. Nah, you know what? Let's just go with Great Tusk and then we'll bring Wo-Chien in the back. Yeah, do we need Flutter Mane is the question here. No, let's bring Dragonite instead. This could be my undoing, but we'll see. We'll see. If he brings his Flutter Mane, that's probably going to be pretty good for him. I know that a lot of Flutter Manes run either Power Gem or Thunderbolt, so it depends on which one he's got. I think Power Gem is more common, though, just to hit, like, Fire types. His Fire types are really common. So it is going to be a Flutter Mane Glamora lead. Okay, and we go to Rotom Great Tusk. Okay. Good part is I know we outspeed. This is probably just going to be a Dazzling Gleam into whatever Glamora goes for. Unfortunately, Rotom's in a bad spot. Yeah, it's probably going to be like a Dazzling Gleam, if I had to guess. Like, we know he's Booster, and we should outspeed the Glamora. Unless he's like Choice Scarf or something, that'd be crazy. Yeah, you know what? I'm feeling like we just go for a Thunderbolt. And just an Earthquake. Yeah, let's do that. And since he's Booster, we know that he's not going to be... Oh, is this Terra Grass on the Glamora? And since he's Booster, we know that he's not going to be Focus Sash, but yeah, this should just be Terra Grass on the Glamora. Makes sense, makes sense. Fair enough. But he did burn his Terra turn 1, so it's not the worst thing to see. If that's the case, he might be going for even, like, Energy Ball or something, I don't know. So we do survive. Critical hit doesn't matter because we're Focus Sash anyway. I think I'm pretty sure that a Dazzling Gleam would, like, KO us regardless or get us down the Sash. Flutter Mane doesn't go down. Wow, okay. Ooh. Not good. Do we get a Paralysis? No? Energy Ball. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Good plays. Okay, so I want to think about what's more valuable here. Is it Dragonite? I feel like it is Dragonite here. I wish we had already gone Tera Poison with the Wo-Chien, but sadly we did not. I think I go Dragonite here, and then I try and pick up a knockout on Flutter Mane, I think. And Dragonite, of course, not going to get poisoned because we're flying type, so the Toxic Spike's not going to affect us. I think we're going to have to go for a Tera Blast here into the Flutter Mane. He might even Spiky Shield with Glamora. That could be a thing. Yeah, let's protect the Great Tusk. Probably just going to try and pick us up here. So we're going to Flying Tera with Dragonite. The only bad thing is I can't do that with Wo-Chien later, so we're going to have to stay Grass type. Yeah, I don't know, I had to do this. I feel like I really had to do this. Maybe I didn't, but I just don't want to take a super effective Dazzling Gleam. So okay, looks like no Protect from the Flutter main. He's probably Choice Specs, if I had to guess. And we're going to take reduced damage here because he is, luckily, we're multi-scale, so we're taking reduced damage. And then since it's double target, we're going to pick up the KO and Flutter main there. Since it's double target, we take less damage from any moves that affect all of our Pokemon. Mortal Spin, okay, makes sense. I'm okay with this, because I have Lumberry. But I don't know, I don't feel like we're positioned all that well for the rest of the game. Our Wo-Chien is like a stall Pokemon, which I feel like all Wo-Chiens are, essentially. Tatsugiri, okay. I feel like here I kind of want to click Outrage. Who's the bigger threat here? Nah, I don't really want to get locked into the Outrage. Does Glimmora have Spiky Shield? I'm guessing no, given what he's shown us so far. This could be the Dondozo in the back too, which would really suck, but we'll see. Yeah, let's click Terra Blast here, and then do we go for a double Protect? Probably not. Let's just go for an Earthquake. Okay, so he's not Choice Scarf with the Tatsugiri. That's interesting. Yeah, bad Poison is really gonna suck, because now we're badly poisoned on the Wo-Chien when he comes back in. And Dragon Pulse is going to take out the Great Tusk, unfortunately. I mean, we got nice damage on the Tatsugiri as well, so we're not in the worst spot, I think, against the Dondozo. If that's his last Pokemon. It could not be his last Pokemon. It could also be one of his other Pokemon that he had. I'm just curious as to what he brought. So it's going to definitely be a close game here. Unfortunately, we're going to be like badly poisoned with the Wo-Chien, so we're going to be on a timer there. Really sucks. And yeah, it's gonna be Dondozo. It might seem a little counterintuitive to have a Wo-Chien that has the attack dropping ability. I mean, they all do, but to have a physical attacker on your side of the field as well. So maybe I didn't really think this one through all that well, but I mean, it's not the worst. Like, his attack also gets dropped, so I feel like we should go for an Outrage here. And maybe let's go for a Leech Seed. Because, like, what does Dondozo do? Okay, Outrage does nothing here, sadly. Wave Crash, I'm guessing into Dragonite. I could have protected. Sadly, we're not going to be able to Pollen Puff our Dragonite, because we're slower than Dondozo, but either way, he does more damage, so yeah. He's probably leftovers, too. I don't know for sure. Let's just try and get damage while we can, I guess. We're stuck into Outrage. Oh, wait. That really sucks. They targeted the Tatsugiri slot. Man, I wish they would fix that. I really wish they would fix that. Oh, but he's Rest. Interesting. So Rest, Wave Crash, and then what? Sleep Talk and like... Or maybe he's Resto Chesto. Yeah, okay, he's Rest Chesto. Fair enough. Hopefully we don't hit ourselves in confusion here. Aw, oh, man, yeah, I don't think we have a way out of this one. Dondozo's too bulky. We should have had, like, Clear Smog Amoongus or Haze with one of our Pokemon. I mean, we can still try and play it out, just to see where it goes. But the bad Poison is really what's gonna do us in here. I'll still try and play it out. Let's just try and get a Protect off. If we hit ourselves here, like, Yeah, that's gonna be the end. And we would still have to worry about the Tatsugiri, who's in the back. Or, he's in Dondozo's mouth, actually. But we get a Protect, so that's kind of funny. Hopefully he would have Wave Crashed this slot. Yep, looks like he did. Yeah, we're just not putting out enough damage, sadly. He's just going to be able to stall us out with Rest and stuff. I guess we can hope for a crit. And at this point, what would do more damage? Outrage or Terra Blast? I think we still just go for... Actually, we don't want to miss by hitting the Tatsugiri slot. Yeah, the bad poison is going to start racking up. Sadly, sadly, sadly. If that's the case, we're just forced to go for like Terra Blast here, and then we could Pollen Puff, but like we do know that our Wave Crash takes us out anyway. And we might even hit ourselves in confusion here, who knows? No, it looks like we don't. So it's nice that in this gen, the chance to hit yourself in confusion is actually lowered. It's, I think, 1 in 3 instead of 1 in 2. Wait, do we KO the Dondozo here? Is my question? Because if we do, we have a chance. This is why I didn't want to give up. Okay, he takes Recoil. We do Giga Drain. Yeah, and then Leech Seed. Ooh, but it's going to be close, because Tatsugiri is not Choice Scarf. I mean, it depends on what he has. So we're going to take, I'm guessing, like a third of our health in damage. It's going to be close. This is why I didn't want to give up, because it's still winnable. I was just thinking, like, nah, there's no way we can out-damage him. But yeah, we take like 50 damage. You know what, though? I think Giga Drain picks up the win here. If he's got Protect, that sucks, because then he can Protect and then hit us with a really hard-hitting move, like the next turn. Taunt. Okay, no. This one should be sealed up. He's Water Dragon, right? He's gotta be Water Dragon. Yep, Giga Drain picks up the win. Sweet. Okay, we made Wo-Chien work. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to Poison Tera there, because, as you guys know, if you're a Poison type and you switch into either 1 or 2 layers of Toxic Spikes, you soak them up, so it gets rid of them for your side of the field. But I wasn't able to... I didn't lead Wo-Chien, and I attacked into Glamora, unfortunately, which set up the Toxic Spikes on my side of the field. If I had led Wo-Chien and then Terra'd, like gone Tera Poison or something, I could have switched it out into like Dragonite or something, switched it back in, and then gotten rid of the Toxic Spikes. But overall, a really good game. It was kind of close. Closer than I would have liked it to be, but you know what? You live and learn. I'm just happy we got to use Wo-Chien to some success. Alright, so we're playing against rank 10. This guy's rank 10 on the ladder? We're in Master Ball tier. Okay, so interesting team from our opponent. Looks kind of like Balance with the Amoongus Gyarados, but then he's also got a strong Steel type, which is a good part of any team. He's got Chi-Yu, he's got Flutter Mane, and then the Iron Hand. So how do we want to approach this? I feel like our own Flutter Mane is useful here. And with our speed investment, I'm pretty sure we do outspeed the Chi-Yu, even if it's max speed, unless it's Choice Scarf, which would really suck. But do we want to take that risk at the beginning? Again, Rotom is a good lead. We could also go Volcarona. We have to be cognizant of the Amoongus, because that's going to come into effect, being able to Spore our Pokemon. Not sure about bringing Dragonite here. I'm going to leave Dragonite behind. We're going to lead Volcarona and the Rotom again, I think. And then in the back we'll get Wo-Chien. And do we go for Flutter Mane? No, let's just bring the Great Tusk. I wanted to bring Flutter Mane because, like, it's the best Pokemon right now. But, I don't know. He's got, like, Sucker Punch with the Kingambit. He's got Steel-type attacks. If I Terra'd the Flutter Mane, he would be able to Fake Out with the Iron Hand since I lose my Ghost typing. A Fairy Terra on the Flutter Mane. So yeah, let's just see how this one goes. I'm curious as to what they're actually going to bring. But it's going to be Amoongus King Gambit. Okay, fair enough. So part of me here is just hoping that he... Actually, I don't know if I want to set up a Tailwind here. Kinda just want to Fiery Dance into the Amoongus just to get some damage on it. Maybe force it to switch. And then... Or we could just swap straight into Wo-Chien, because then we're immune to Spore no matter what Pokemon he targets. Would a swap into Wo-Chien be good, or no? Yeah, you know, actually, I'm going to swap into the Wo-Chien. And then we're going to go for a Will-O-Wisp on the King Gambit, because this kind of invalidates the Amoongus. Because he's going to be clicking Spore here, turn 1. Like, I almost guarantee it. Unless he Terras and... Or, sorry, unless he protects to, like, maybe bait out a Tera. Yep, so we land a Will-O-Wisp. This is perfect. He didn't go for Fire Tera. I don't think he's Lumberry. So that King Gambit's going to be burned. This is perfect. Rock Tomb, interesting. Okay, it's really good that we switched out then. Very good. That's so random. Okay, yeah, he went for Spore into Rotom. Fair enough. So this turn... He might even Pollen Puff with the Amoongus. I just don't know if we want to use our Terror right away. I feel like it could be a good play here, though, just because... Actually... No, Rotom's not really doing much here. We could just Protect. He's probably going to swap the Amoongus. I'm willing to bet. He's probably Assault Vest on the King Gambit, but let's just try and get some damage off. So he didn't swap the Amoongus. Looks like he probably just straight up went for a Pollen Puff, which is good. Because we're going to get some damage on the King Gambit here. I don't see him doing a whole lot to us. Low Kick makes sense. Oh, so did he Low Kick and Pollen Puff? He did Pollen Puff. The only problem is he can Pollen Puff his own teammate. So we're kind of in a stall fest right now, not going to lie. But yeah, we're going to get back up to full health. Oh, that nice 1 HP recovery from the Wo-Chien. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Okay, so now we're in a bit of a tricky spot. I think we do want to Tera. And just go for a Leech Seed. And then again go for a Hydro Pump. I don't know, we're risking a miss, but like, I don't know. What's the power difference? 90 to 110. It's not that high. Let's just go for a Thunderbolt. I don't want to risk a miss here. Oh, he forfeits. Okay. I guess Wo-Chien just scared him a lot. Maybe he had nothing good to counter. But I mean, he had other Pokemon that could have worked. He had Fluttermane. He had Iron Hands. Yeah, I don't think he should have forfeited there. Maybe he just got sick of, like, the Wo-Chien. But, oh, man. That's actually really funny. I think that was a very early forfeit. He probably just didn't want to play the game out. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see Wo-Chien too much on the ladder, so I wanted to try it. It's definitely a threat if you don't have the right stuff. But that was a very early forfeit from the opponent. Wow. Rank 79-64, and we're 3-0 so far for the stream, so this is perfect. This is very nice. Let's do one more game with the Wo-Chien. Interesting team. He's got the Mudsdale and the... What's that Pokemon name? Kilowattrel, which you don't really see. No, I mean, I feel like there's a lack of good flying types right now anyway. But he's also got Mousehold Annihilate, so I gotta keep that in mind. Resisting the urge to just lead Volcarona and Rotom with this team, just because I feel like it's just such a good lead, but he could also have Palafin. And I don't have Protect on my Volcarona. Yeah, he could just lead Mousehold Annihilate. Scary. You know what? I do think I need to lead Fluttermane just in case. We are invested a lot into defense and HP, so a Palafin wouldn't be too big of a threat. We're definitely bringing Wo-Chien into this match. Because I feel like he can't do much unless he brings the Mudsdale. I mean, Palafin would be good too, but he might not bring it. So Wo-Chien's scared of those two Pokemon, but not of much else. So let's bring Volcarona. This could be a Dragonite game as well. And then do we want... Yeah, we want Wo-Chien in the back. Okay, so we're not going to bring the others. We're not bringing Rotom this time. I mean, Annihilape's pretty much all run Tera Fire, so I feel like if he saw the Rotom and he brings Annihilape, then he would just Tera Fire to avoid a Will-O-Wisp, but then I'd be able to hit him with Hydro Pump, which has a chance of missing. I don't know. I'm rambling, but that's kind of just the things that I'm thinking in Team Preview. Just thinking out loud, but let's see what he actually goes for. He goes for Palafin Kilowattrel, okay. So is this going to be a swap on the Palafin, or is it going to be a... You could Tera, too. I don't know, I'm kind of scared. Do we just bring in the Wo-Chien? That's my question. Nah, Volcarona could also get a Tailwind, maybe. Let's just go for a Dazzling Gleam into the Tailwind. We're not going to Tera because I don't want to do it turn 1. Palafin could just straight up go for, like, baby mode. Like Water Tera. Nope, he just protects. Perfect. Okay, so that's good. That's very good news. Kilowattrel, is he going to attack my Volcarona? Or, oh no, he just goes for Discharge. Interesting. So he's going for the Paralysis strategies. Nice part is we'll have Tailwind. So we will be faster. Does he get any He does get a Paralysis on the Flutter Mane. Okay, unfortunate, but also part of the game, you know. Hopefully we don't get fully paralyzed, because then this turn's kind of just going to be a wash, you know. But Dazzling Gleam going to attack both Pokemon, and then we're going to probably do decent damage into the Kilowattrel. Okay, almost KOs it, wow. So I'm really glad I didn't Tera the Flutter Mane. If that's the case, though, I feel like I just go into Wo-Chien here, although, I don't know, I do want to kind of just stay in here. Yeah, do we want to stay in? Let's just go for Dazzling Gleam regardless, and then... I don't know, Volcarona's not doing much here, sadly. So yeah, let's go into Wo-Chien. I was considering doing Water Tera on the Volcarona, but I feel like if he attacks into it, he's gonna be going for like a Tera Water Wave Crash, but the Palafin's probably just gonna swap. And this is nice because we do reduce the attack if they went for an attack with Palafin, but they just swap it out. So that's fine. Amoongus is gonna come out. It's funny, now he can't put me to sleep. Oh yeah, Air Slash makes sense. Makes sense, makes sense. I mean, we don't have to worry about the Kilowattrel anymore, which is nice. But I'm really glad we saved our Tera for the... potentially for the Volcarona. Oh, Amoongus is actually Black Sludge. That's interesting. You never really see that. But definitely nice to have the passive recovery. Okay, so Annihilape is going to be his pick. I feel like this is a bait, though. I feel like this is going to be a Tera Fire on the Annihilape. Let's go into the... He's not going to Spore this slot, so that's good. And then I feel like we want to... He's going to Pollen Puff, isn't he? Yeah, let's go for Leech Seed just to try and shut down the Annihilape. I feel like this is a good play, although, I don't know, it could backfire. Because I don't have a great way to deal with Annihilape, but he didn't bring Mouse Hold, so that's good. As long as we don't, like, attack into him. Yeah, he's going to Tera Fire, I'm guessing. Oh wait, no, this is my Tera. Forgot that mine goes first because I'm faster. We're going to Tera Poison. The only bad thing is he can put us to sleep now. I feel like he went for Pollen Puff, though. Oh, he just protects. Okay, you know what? That's a pretty good play. It's honestly a pretty good play. He probably just went for Pollen Puff. Unless he makes, like, the craziest read of all time and puts my Volcarona to sleep. Nope, just Pollen Puff, okay. That's the one benefit of having an Amoongus that can... Or just having Amoongus, because He's really good into Wo-Chien. He's pretty good into all the Ruin Pokemon, aside from maybe Chien Pao, who can deal with him pretty easily. We're gonna Fiery Dance, and then because we don't want to hit the Annihilate yet. Does he bulk up? I feel like he bulks up this turn though. Let's go for Leech Seed. I know we're probably gonna get put to sleep with the on the Wo-Chien, but we do good damage there. And no special attack boost, sadly. We're not in the worst spot though. He still doesn't use this Tera, which is notable. Oh, Volcarona gets put to sleep. Okay. Good play on the opponent's part. It's actually smart. I was thinking he's gonna spore the Amoongus. Or not the Amoongus, the Wo-Chien. Ah, this Annihilate is just so scary. I don't have a great way to deal with it. Sadly. I think this is our last turn of Tailwind. Oh wait, no. Tailwind already petered out. I forgot about that. Okay, so I guess we just try and... we could double swap. Nah, I really just want to try and get a Tailwind, although I know I'm asleep here. Yeah, the fact that our Flutter Mane got paralyzed really messed up our game plan, unfortunately. Although I think a Flutter Mane switch is fairly safe here. He still isn't Terra'd, which is important. Hopefully he doesn't just go for Rage Fist or something, or like try and attack my Flutter Mane this turn. I'm definitely clicking Moonblast here though. Okay, swaps the Amoongus into... what's his last Pokemon? Oh yeah, Palafin. Forgot about Palafin. So this is really bad. I don't see a great way out of this one. I think we were a bit too passive, unfortunately. If there's any turn to Tera, I think it's this turn from the opponent. Volcarona gonna stay fast asleep, sadly. I mean, Flutter Mane's being healed up, so at the very least, we're able to take one attack from Palafin unless he goes for a Wave Crash. I think we still survive at this range. I could be wrong. Tricky. Volcarona is probably not the best bring here. If our Flutter Mane hadn't been paralyzed, that would have been absolutely perfect. Because now we just have to read the Annihilate. Maybe we just go for Shadow Ball because it's safe. Just try and get a Shadow Ball off into the Annihilate. But yeah, he's probably going to fire Tera. Oh, this is not... oh wait, he just goes for Water Tera, okay. You know what though? That's good. That's definitely good. Oh, if this is a Wave Crash into... Jet Punch. I was going to say if it's a Wave Crash, then we're definitely screwed. Yeah, Volcarona goes down. You know what? That's kind of ideal. Oh, we get the burn on Palafin. Okay, it's not over yet. It's not over. And Annihilate didn't protect, so I'm hoping we're able to at least get an attack off here. Nah, it's going to be a +2 Rage Fist. Do we survive? Of course we don't, no. Oh, man, okay, so now it's just Wo-Chien Dragonite. And he doesn't even take Leech Seed damage this turn because I don't have anything to get healed with. Yeah. Okay, okay. You know what, though? We should have brought something better to hit the Annihilate. But, yeah, it is what it is. I want to go through the teams quickly, just to see. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I don't have anything to... I mean, maybe I could have brought Rotom. Would have been smart. But we know he has a Amoongus in the back, which we know he's not going to swap the Annihilate. Most likely. I mean, I wouldn't, personally. I think he swaps the Palafin here. Leech Seed on the Annihilate. So he's already seeded. I think we just have to attack into him and then hope that we get an Outrage that goes into the Annihilate. So Jet Punch on what? The Wo-Chien? That would make sense. Oh, just on Dragonite, okay. Did he double the Dragonite? I mean, this is a 50 base power Rage Fist, so yeah, it didn't do much. Nice, we get an Outrage into Annihilate. Oh, that did so little. That did so little damage. Oh no! That did nothing. It's not over yet, though. It's definitely not over. He could even Drain Punch. Although he's not going to be getting back that much health, so, like, I don't know. Dragonite gets back some of the health. It's not over, but it's not looking great for us either. Nice part is that Amoongus, like, in the back, doesn't do anything for him. It just does nothing. And this is why I like that we got the Flame Body, because we can actually ignore the Palafin now. If we hadn't gotten that, we would have been screwed. We would have been absolutely screwed. So I'm going to Giga Drain the Annihilate, and we're stuck into Outrage. It's probably going to target the Palafin, knowing my luck, but we'll see. We could get lucky and target the Annihilate. Only problem is his Rage Fist is now 150 base power, so maybe we should have protected. Oh, he Rage Fists the Dragonite. Okay. Good thing we didn't protect it. Will this KO? Yeah, just straight up KOs. Ooh. We take him out? Now I think next turn... He probably puts us to sleep. Yeah, this one's just going to be stall in the end here. I think he outstalls us. But, yeah, let's go for a Leech Seed into... Actually, no, let's go for a Protect. I was going to say Leech Seed into Palafin right away, but he could also just protect the Palafin and maybe try and put me to sleep. That's what I would do. Yeah, protect Palafin makes sense. So, okay. We got that read right. I think it's really important to kind of think about what the... Like, kind of to put yourself into your opponent's shoes. So, if I were playing, you know, his side of the field right now, I would also just go for Protect and then a Spore with the Amoongus. So it's like, yeah, we can't really touch the Amoongus here, but it's just going to be a stall, like a stall fest here. And now we definitely want to get a Leech Seed off into Palafin. It could miss, I think. Oh, that's a good play. Actually, a really good play. Yeah, I don't think there's a way out of this one, unfortunately. Oh, that Wave Crash did too much. Way too much damage. And we don't even have the Leech Seed anymore. If he puts me to sleep, it's over. So I definitely have to get the read right. I'm thinking that this turn he just Pollen Puffs his own Palafin to keep it alive. Oh, actually, no, it's not at half health yet. I'm thinking he doesn't do that. Let's go for Protect. We're really just trying to stall him out in the end game here, but that's just what Wo-Chien does. Unfortunately, we couldn't take care of the Annihilate, like, on time. But we're just going to Protect here. In the end game, we lose anyway because he's got 2 Pokemon, we've got 1. So I don't want to make this, like, too long of a stall game, because I don't see a way out of it for us. Yeah. I don't see a way out of it. And now he's probably thinking that I want a Leech Seed for sure. And he could go for another Wave Crash. If we had like Toxic on the Palafin, like yeah, we could have won this one, but I don't have Toxic. So what did he do last time? He did Rage Powder into Wave Crash. Okay, so we don't have anything to hit him. Like we don't have any hard hitting moves here. I think we just have to go for Giga Drain here. Yeah, Rage Powder makes sense. So Giga Drain gonna heal us like very little. Now the question is, does he protect Spore here? Yeah, there's no way out of it. There's no way out of it. It's just a mind game now. You know what though? Even if I were to try and stall him, which I'm not gonna try to do, it's just over. Like we know Amoongus can't damage me, but I can't damage the Amoongus much either. And now he just protects spores, right? You know what? Let's just go for it. Let's just see what he does. Just the psychology. I'm just curious. It's probably just a protect spore. But if he went for like, oh wait, he probably went for Pollen Puff here. I just want to see what he would have done. Wave Crash into Pollen Puff? Maybe he doubled the Amoongus? Probably not though, yeah, okay. Nah, it's GG. There's no way I can win this one, sadly. We tried to play it out, and now, yeah, it makes sense, because now I'm going to be put to sleep for sure, guaranteed. Protect Spore next turn, yeah. GG to my opponent, honestly. I should have played that better. The Annihilate was definitely the biggest threat to my team. And unfortunately, our Flutter main got paralyzed. But that's just how it goes, you know, 30% chance. He got it, so that's part of the game. Can't really be mad at it. But yeah, good game on that one. I'm really liking Wo-Chien. I just feel like it even struggles against the Amoongus, which is so popular. And Flutter main's in the meta too. Like, that's the #1 Pokemon right now in Regulation C. So it really struggles against that. And you have to Tera to get around the weakness to Fairy. And then if you do Tera, you can be put to sleep by Amoongus. And you lose your resistance to Wave Crash and Jet Punch from Palafin. So Wo-Chien is, I would probably say, the worst Ruin Pokemon out of the 4 right now. Chien Pao fits on most teams, pairs well with Dragonite. And yeah, overall, Wo-Chien, it does well, but it doesn't do as well as it could. I feel like its typing is what holds it back. Like, it's got the Spore immunity to Amoongus, but then if you don't Tera, like I said, you're just going to be hit with a 4-time super effective Pollen Puff. I guess it could fit on the right team. I think it fits on this team pretty well. You just definitely need to have the right partners to support it. I mean, you could say that about like any Pokemon, that if you have the right teammates, then it can do well. But who knows? I might use it again in the future. I like Wo-Chien a lot. I think it's really cool. It's very bulky. The design is funny. Poison Tera works really well with it. If they don't have Amoongus, which like most teams do, then you're probably doing all right for yourself with Wo-Chien. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of this team for now. We'll see. I might use Wo-Chien again in the future.